When you read the script, the first 10 pages of the script, you asked yourself, who is going to make this?
Yeah.
When did you know you were going to be the answer to that question?
On the 11th page.
Yeah, on the 11th. Very much on the 11th. I thought at the 10th page of this movie, I would have stopped and been like, no one is ever going to produce this movie. And then ultimately, I got the script because Filmation was producing it, so I needed a job, and honey, I kept reading. And it ultimately was just so funny and also really heartfelt and sincere and strange, much like this person who wrote it along with Phoebe Fisher, and I was just so thrilled to be asked to even talk about it.
What inspired the story?
I think our love for rom-com films, I think in particular, Pretty Woman was very much inspired as we shouted out multiple times throughout the film.
Baby, I'm gonna treat you so nice, you're never gonna wanna let me go.
We watched a documentary about what that movie was originally gonna be before the studio got involved and kind of lightened it up for everybody. So we took on the unhinged queer version of the movie and threw in a bunch of specific niche pop culture jokes, and then I think with Rightor's help, we kind of grounded the movie and made it a little more heartfelt.
What intrigued you most about your character, Gary?
Specifically was just that I've never done anything like this. I'd never really read anything like this, and it was my first job after the pandemic. I wanted to challenge myself in different ways, and I wanted to have an experience that was singular and unique. And I had known Rightor, and actually I had known Lukas as well, and so Rightor and I sat down and talked about it. I was excited to know that he was going to do it, and when I heard him talk about how he wanted to do it, it made me even more fired up about it. And so I'm just really thrilled it worked out. It was a really, really fun experience, and I think quite different from anything I've had the opportunity to do thus far.
What makes Rightor a special director?
He thinks outside of the box. He is open and collaborative, and I think that he has a specific point of view and perspective on how it should be shot. He really had a vision for every single scene before we shot it, and it wasn't like, let's figure it out on the day. It was very meticulous, very organized, and he put a little sparkle on it that I think. And he also got every single pop culture weird niche reference that I made, which was shocking to me.
We just had a screening of it, and there's still some in the movie that get 0 laughs, and it gives me so much joy when you can hear maybe just one little laugh or no one laughing, where I'm like, wow, we conned some people because we got this Tiffany Pollard New York joke in this movie, and no one ever laughs, but it's one of my favorite parts of the entire movie.
Shout out Tiffany, New York. We love you.
You're literally my favorite person in the entire world.
A star.
Yeah.
So in addition to these two, you have some amazing cast members in here as well. Judith Light, Audra McDonald, Simon Rex. What was that experience like? What did you learn from that?
I mean, it's a gay dream come true. The cast was just incredible. And, what we were really looking for is real actors. And the movie is very funny, and it's very wild, and really crazy things happen, and people say really crazy things. But ultimately, you have to believe it, and you have to be able to tell the story and go on the journey with each and every one of them. All of their individual work makes this collective so gorgeously full.